Hi everyone, in this video we will be talking about block and inline elements. Let's see. Now here let's first render the boilerplate code. Now we have read about multiple elements till now, right? Headings, paragraphs, right? And other formatting tags. Now what are inside this, what is block elements and what are inline elements? So we have two types of elements. One is block elements and other is inline elements. Let's check. So if you see block level elements, so as I told you, block level elements are elements which take the complete width of your web page. Basically, once you write these elements, the other element will always start with a new line. So block level elements always take the complete width of your web page. Now here if you see, we have paragraphs, right? We studied about paragraphs. So now when you see a paragraph and we write it like this, so here if you see, this is a paragraph, and again if you write a new paragraph, let me add another paragraph, and again let me generate the random text by typing lorem and press enter like this. So we have two paragraphs generated one after the another, and let's check. So here if you will see that both the paragraphs, right, both are starting on a new line, right? That means this paragraph is not starting next as soon as it is completed. It is starting from a new line. So these type of elements which always start with a new line, they are called as block level elements. So block level elements are elements which always start with a new line. We have one more tag which is called as div tag. So div tag is basically it represents the section of a page, or you can say it is a small container of a page. Inside this div tag you can add another multiple tags. It is basically defining a part of your page, a section of your page. So you can even put some paragraphs inside it, right? And again you can generate some text and put a paragraph. So div elements are also block level elements. So this paragraph is also, it is inside a div. You will not see any difference while generating, but let's inspect. Once you inspect, you see, right, we have this paragraph and this has been put inside a container. So inside this one container you can put multiple tags. It's not only about paragraph, you can also maybe add a heading, right? So let's put it here and let's add a heading. Okay, so we can say learning block level elements like this, right? So see, so this has come inside this complete div. If you hover over this div, you can see on the left hand side it is complete inside it, and when you come inside it, we have a header and we have a paragraph, right? So we have this div. So div is also a block level element, because again if you start a new div, right, and again maybe you add a smaller heading and say testing block level elements, right? And again maybe you can add any text, okay, like this. And again if you see, we have this another div. So we have two divs, one section and this is another section. So these are the containers of your page. These are the container of your page. So div defines a section or the container of a web page. So div defines the section and container of a web page. So we have these block level elements and paragraphs and divs, right? Headings are also block level elements. These, they are taking the width of a complete page. Okay, so it is a complete width. Whatever is the web page, whatever is a viewport you are seeing, whatever is the screen you are visible, it will take the complete width of your page. Now next is, apart from block level elements, we have inline elements, right? So apart from this, we have another type of elements which are inline elements. Now what are inline elements? Inline elements are the elements which take only that much space in which they are written. That means they will not take the complete width of the web page. They will not take the complete width. As you can say, we have another element which is called as span. Span is also something where you can write text similar to paragraphs. So here if you say, again you can generate a text and put it in a span field, right? So here if you see, we have this text which has come inside span field. Let me put a heading before it so that it is clear to us. Span element, okay, like this. So this is a span element. Now suppose if I add one more span, if I add one more span like this, and let me add like this. See, can you see the difference? Paragraph I told you was a block level element, means when you were adding a paragraph, the where paragraph ended, another paragraph always ended with a new line and with a line break. Here if you see, we don't know where the first paragraph was ended and where the second one has started, means where the first span has ended and where the next span has started, right? This is the reason, right? Because these are inline elements. See, if you hover over this first span, see the blue color shade here, right here. So it is ending till here and then the new one has immediately started. So span is always, span is an inline element. Inline means it will only take that much space of the screen till where the content is present. It will not start from a new line. It will not start from another level, right? So this is the span element. So span are inline elements and div are the block level elements. Okay, in fact we have other inline elements also. Input tag, if we will study in the coming videos. So input tag is there where you write a field or create a field. So if you say input type is equals to text like this, so it creates a input box. Again, this is an inline field, means if you create two input boxes, they will be put next to each other. They will not take complete width of your web page. So there are multiple inline elements and block level elements. Okay, so I hope it is clear now what are block level elements and what are inline elements. Block level elements are elements which are taking the complete width of the web page, and inline elements are elements which are taking the width only of the content present inside it. It is not taking the width of the complete web page. Okay, so this is all about in this video. I will see you soon in the next video.